Welcome back to Mirror Talk, the podcast that delves deep into the emotional fabric of our lives. I'm your host, Rachel, and today we're embarking on a journey into the heart of emotional intelligence. It's a path filled with self-discovery, empathy, and the kind of growth that can truly transform our lives. So, grab a cup of tea, settle into your favorite chair, and let's explore this together. Before we dive into the core of emotional intelligence, let me share a personal story that profoundly shaped my understanding of it. It's a story about vulnerability, connection, and the power of understanding our emotions. A few years ago, I found myself at a crossroads in life. My career was thriving, but my personal life felt like a chaotic whirlwind. I was constantly on edge, easily irritated, and felt disconnected from those I loved the most. It all came to a head one evening when I snapped at my best friend over something trivial. The look of hurt in their eyes was a wake-up call I couldn't ignore. That night, I sat alone on my balcony, the city lights twinkling below, and a deep sense of loneliness washed over me. I realized that despite my outward success, I was emotionally adrift. I needed to understand why I reacted the way I did, why I felt so isolated despite being surrounded by people. This realization led me on a journey of self-exploration and growth. I began reading about emotional intelligence, a concept that, at its core, is about recognizing, understanding, and managing our emotions, as well as empathizing with the emotions of others. It's like learning a new language, one that allows us to communicate on a deeper, more authentic level. So, what exactly is emotional intelligence? Daniel Goleman, a pioneer in this field, breaks it down into 5 key components: self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. Let's unpack these together and see how they can enrich our lives. First, self-awareness. This is about tuning in to our own emotions, recognizing what we're feeling and why. It's like holding up a mirror to our soul and seeing ourselves clearly. For me, this meant acknowledging my own fears and insecurities. I started journaling, noting down moments of intense emotion and reflecting on their triggers. It was uncomfortable at first, but slowly, I began to understand the patterns in my behavior. Next, self-regulation. This is our ability to manage our emotions, especially in stressful situations. It's not about suppressing our feelings, but rather channeling them in a healthy way. One technique that helped me was mindfulness meditation. It taught me to stay present, to breathe through my emotions rather than reacting impulsively. Over time, I found myself responding to challenges with more calm and clarity. Motivation is the third pillar. It's about harnessing our emotions to drive us towards our goals. I realized that my irritability often stemmed from a lack of alignment between my actions and my deeper values. I started setting more meaningful goals, ones that resonated with my true passions. This shift brought a renewed sense of purpose and energy into my life. Empathy, the fourth component, is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It's about stepping into someone else's shoes and seeing the world from their perspective. This was a game changer for my relationships. I began to listen more, to ask questions, and truly hear the answers. It opened my heart and created deeper connections with those around me. Lastly, social skills. These are the tools we use to interact effectively with others. They encompass everything from communication to conflict resolution. I practiced being more present in my interactions, maintaining eye contact, and expressing my thoughts and feelings openly. It was amazing to see how these small changes could foster a more positive and collaborative environment. As I nurtured these aspects of emotional intelligence, I noticed a profound shift in my life. I felt more grounded, more connected, and more at peace with myself and others. It's a continuous journey, one that requires patience and practice, but the rewards are immeasurable. So, how can you start developing your own emotional intelligence? Here are a few simple steps. 1. Practice mindfulness. Take a few minutes each day to sit quietly and observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment. 2. Keep a journal. Write about your emotional experiences, noting triggers and patterns. 3. Engage in active listening. When in conversation, focus fully on the speaker and show empathy in your responses. 4. Reflect on your values. Align your actions with what truly matters to you. 5. Seek feedback. Ask trusted friends or colleagues for their perspectives on your emotional responses and interactions. Remember, developing emotional intelligence is a lifelong journey. Be kind to yourself along the way. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small.
Hey there, podcast enthusiasts. Are you ready to add a little sparkle to your day? If you're loving the insightful conversations and captivating stories on Mirror Talk Podcast, here's a friendly nudge to hit that subscribe button. By subscribing, you'll never miss out on the empowering messages and thought provoking discussions we bring to your ears. But wait, there's more. We're all about spreading positivity and inspiration, and you can be a part of it too. How? By sharing the love with your friends and family. Share this episode with your loved ones, and let's create a ripple effect of empowerment and growth together. And hey, if you've been enjoying what you hear, why not take a moment to leave us a glowing 5-star review? Your feedback fuels our passion to keep delivering content that resonates with you. So hit that subscribe button, share the love, and leave us a review. Let's keep the conversation going and spread the Mirror Talk magic far and wide. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, your support means the world to us.
Wow, you made it to the very end of this episode. Thank you so much for listening. I'm grateful for your time, your love, and your contributions. Subscribe, like, review, and share this podcast. God bless you. Bye. Bye.